Hello, devoted Days of Our Lives fans, and welcome back to TV Days Drama Digest, your premier source for the latest whispers, scandals, and speculations from the heart of Salem. Today, we're diving headfirst into a rumor that's got the entire DOOL fandom buzzing with anticipation, speculation, and no small amount of controversy. Is Jamie Martin Mann, the charismatic young actor who brought Tate Black to life, poised to make a sensational return to Days of Our Lives? But here's the twist that's got everyone talking, not as the troubled teen Tate Black, but in an entirely new, electrifying role that promises to shake the very foundations of Salem. Buckle up, because this is a story dripping with drama, intrigue, and the kind of cliffhanger suspense that only Days of Our Lives can deliver. The rumor of Jamie Martin Mann's return has been swirling through fan forums, social media posts, and hushed conversations among soap opera enthusiasts for weeks. It's the kind of gossip that sets hearts racing and imaginations running wild. Could the actor who left an indelible mark on Salem in 2023 be ready to step back into the spotlight? And if so, what new character could he be bringing to life? Will this be a triumphant homecoming or a bold reinvention? Let's unpack this tantalizing tale, exploring Jamie Martin Mann's past with the show, the reasons behind his departure, the controversy surrounding this rumor, and what his potential return could mean for the future of Days of Our Lives. Jamie Martin Mann's unforgettable stint as Tate Black. To understand why this rumor is causing such a stir, we need to rewind to October 2023, when Jamie Martin Mann first stepped onto the Days of Our Lives set as Tate Black, the son of Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, and Teresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien. Tate, a character aged rapidly through the soap opera magic of Sora's soap opera revolving aging syndrome, arrived in Salem as a brooding teenager with a chip on his shoulder and a heart full of turmoil. Expelled from his California school for pulling a fire alarm, Tate was a troublemaker with a complex past, torn between his longing for a stable family and the chaos of his parents' tumultuous history. Mann's portrayal was nothing short of magnetic, blending youthful rebellion with a vulnerability that made Tate instantly relatable. From the moment he appeared on screen, Mann captivated audiences with his raw talent and natural charisma. His chemistry with co-star Ashley Puzimis, who plays Holly Jonas, sparked a star-crossed teen romance that became a fan favorite. Their storyline, fraught with drama, took a dark turn when Tate was wrongfully accused of supplying Holly with the drugs that led to her overdose. For months, viewers watched as Tate languished in jail, his innocence a painful secret known only to a few. Mann's performance during these scenes was a masterclass in emotional depth, showcasing a young actor who could hold his own against DOOL's seasoned veterans. Mann's time on the show, though brief, was impactful. He forged strong on-screen bonds with his TV parents, Eric Martsolf and Emily O'Brien, and developed a real-life friendship with Puzimis, who shared his newcomer status on the soap. In interviews, Mann spoke fondly of his time in Salem, describing the experience as invaluable and praising the camaraderie on set. The chance to work with everyone was so awesome, he told Soap Opera Digest in April 2024. It was an amazing learning experience. His final scenes, which aired in early April 2024, saw Tate exonerated and ready to start anew, a satisfying conclusion to his arc that left fans both fulfilled and yearning for more. But just as Tate's story reached a hopeful turning point, Mann made the difficult decision to leave Days of Our Lives. The reason? A commitment to his education. Enrolled in the University of Michigan's prestigious musical theater program, Mann realized that juggling a demanding acting career with cross-country travel was taking a toll on his studies. "I knew that trying to juggle both would have been a detriment to the work I was doing in school," he explained to Soap Opera Digest. "It would not have been fair to the show and to my fellow castmates to be not fully committed." His choice to prioritize academics over stardom was met with admiration from fans and peers alike, but it also left a Tate-shaped void in Salem. The recast that shocked fans. Mann's departure paved the way for a recast that sent shockwaves through the DOOL fandom. On April 5, 2024, Leo Howard stepped into the role of Tate Black, bringing a new energy to the character. While Howard, a talented actor with credits in shows like Legacies and Kickin' It, was warmly received by some, others struggled to adjust to the change. Fans had grown attached to Mann's portrayal, and the transition sparked heated debates on social media platforms like X and fan message boards. "I really liked Jamie in the role. Very disappointing," one fan lamented on Soaps.com's message board. Another added, "Jamie wants to go to college, and that's wise, but I'm disappointed for us." The recast was particularly jarring because Tate's storyline was at a pivotal moment. With his name cleared and his romance with Holly heating up, fans were eager to see how Mann would navigate the next chapter of Tate's journey. Howard's Tate, while compelling, brought a different vibe, older, more polished, and, some argued, less vulnerable. "New Tate looks too old to be playing a 16-year-old, one fan commented on a message board, highlighting the challenge of recasting a character so deeply tied to Mann's unique energy. Despite the mixed reactions, Howard settled into the role, and Tate's storyline continued to evolve. But for many fans, Mann's departure left a lingering sense of what could have been. His ability to convey Tate's inner conflict and youthful passion had made the character a standout, and the idea of him returning, whether as Tate or in a new role, has kept hope alive among his loyal supporters. The rumor, a new role for Jamie Martin Mann? Fast forward to January 2025, and the Days of Our Lives fandom is once again abuzz with speculation. Whispers began circulating on social media, particularly on Facebook and X, that Jamie Martin Mann is set to return to Salem, not as Tate Black, but in an entirely new role that promises to be exciting and game-changing. Sources like Soap24h.com and Corey News Info have fueled the fire, with headlines proclaiming, "Shocking news. Jamie Martin Mann returns an exciting new role," and "Jamie Martin Mann makes waves once again." But here's the catch. As tantalizing as these reports are, they remain unconfirmed by Days of Our Lives or Mann himself. The idea of Mann returning in a new role is both thrilling and controversial. On one hand, it's a testament to his talent that fans and insiders alike are clamoring for his return. On the other, it raises questions about how a new character could fit into Salem's already crowded canvas. Would he play a long-lost relative, a mysterious stranger, or perhaps a villain with a hidden agenda? The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this rumor so irresistible. Soap24h.com teased that Mann's return promises to shake things up, bringing an exciting new dynamic to the already tense atmosphere in the town. But not everyone is convinced. Some fans argue that Mann's return should be as Tate, not a new character. "I want Jamie back as Tate. No one else can capture that role the way he did," one fan posted on X. Others are intrigued by the idea of a fresh role, but skeptical about its feasibility. How do you bring back an actor who played such an iconic teen in a new role without it feeling forced? Another fan questioned on a DOL message board. The debate has only intensified as more outlets pick up the story, with no official word from the show to confirm or deny the speculation. Why the rumor resonates? So why has this rumor struck such a chord with Days of Our Lives fans? For one, Mann's brief but memorable tenure as Tate Black left a lasting impression. His ability to convey raw emotion, whether in heated confrontations with Brady or tender moments with Holly, made him a standout in a show known for its powerhouse performances. His chemistry with Puzimis was electric, creating a teen romance that felt authentic and compelling. Fans invested in Tate and Holly's story were heartbroken when Mann left, and the idea of seeing him back on screen, regardless of the role, is a chance to recapture that magic. Moreover, Mann's decision to leave for college resonated with viewers who admired his commitment to education. In an industry where young actors often sacrifice academics for fame, Mann's choice was refreshing and relatable. He 100% made the right choice. One fan wrote on Soaps.com, echoing the sentiment of many who respected his decision but missed his presence on the show. Now, with Mann set to graduate from the University of Michigan in 2025, the timing seems ripe for a return. "I'm graduating in 2025, so I hope that at some point in time, I get to work with everyone at Days again," he told Soap Hub in April 2024, hinting at the possibility of a future comeback. The rumor also taps into the soap opera tradition of dramatic returns and unexpected twists. Days of Our Lives has a long history of bringing back beloved actors in new roles, from Alison Sweeney's Sammy Brady to Eileen Davidson's multiple DiMera siblings. The idea of Mann stepping into a fresh character fits perfectly with the show's penchant for reinvention and surprise. Could he play a scheming newcomer with ties to one of Salem's core families? A romantic rival for Tate or Holly? Or perhaps a figure from Tate's past, creating a meta twist that plays on Mann's previous role? The speculation is endless, and that's what keeps fans glued to their screens. The challenges of a new role. While the idea of Mann returning in a new role is exciting, it's not without its challenges. Soap operas thrive on familiarity, and fans often form deep attachments to specific actor-character pairings. Mann's portrayal of Tate was so distinctive that seeing him as someone else could be jarring for some viewers. "It's hard to imagine him as anyone but Tate," one fan commented on X. "His face is tied to that character." The show would need to craft a role that feels distinct yet allows Mann to showcase his versatility, a tall order in a genre where characters are often defined by their history. There's also the question of how a new character would fit into Days of Our Lives' current landscape. With Tate's storyline still active under Leo Howard, introducing Mann as a new character could risk overshadowing the established narrative. Would his character interact with Tate, creating an awkward on-screen dynamic? Or would the show keep them separate, focusing Mann's new role on a different corner of Salem? The writers would need to tread carefully to avoid alienating fans who are still adjusting to Howard's Tate. Then there's the issue of timing. Days of Our Lives films months in advance, meaning any return by Mann would likely have been planned well before the rumors surfaced. Without official confirmation, it's possible that these reports are speculative, fueled by fans' desire to see Mann back on screen. Yet the consistency of the rumor across multiple outlets, Soap24h.com, QuarryNews.info, and HubNews.uk, lends it a degree of credibility, even if it's not yet verified. What could a return mean for Days of Our Lives? If the rumor proves true, Jamie Martin Mann's return could be a game-changer for Days of Our Lives. A new character played by Mann would bring fresh energy to the show, offering opportunities for new storylines, alliances, and conflicts. Imagine a charismatic newcomer who stirs up trouble for Salem's teens, challenging Tate and Holly's relationship in unexpected ways. Or perhaps a mysterious figure with a secret connection to the Black or Donovan families, unraveling long-buried secrets. Mann's acting chops, honed through his theater training and DOL experience, would ensure a performance that's both nuanced and unforgettable. A return could also reignite fan interest in the show's younger demographic. Tate and Holly's romance has been a bright spot in Days of Our Lives' recent seasons, and Mann's presence could amplify that appeal. Whether as a rival, ally, or wild card, his character would likely intersect with the teen scene, creating drama that resonates with younger viewers. At the same time, his return could attract longtime fans who admired his work as Tate and are eager to see what he does next. For Mann himself, return to Days of Our Lives would mark a significant milestone. Having chosen education over acting in 2024, his potential comeback in 2025, post-graduation, would signal a new chapter in his career. His comments to Soap Hub about hoping to work with the DOL cast again suggest he's open to returning, and his musical theater background could bring a unique flair to a new role. Perhaps we'll see him in a storyline that incorporates his singing talents, adding a fresh dimension to Salem's drama. The fans speak out as the rumor continues to spread. Days of Our Lives fans are making their voices heard. Social media platforms are alight with opinions, ranging from excitement to skepticism. "I'd love to see Jamie back, but only as Tate," one fan posted on X. "He was perfect in that role." Another countered, "A new role could be amazing. Jamie's too talented to be tied to one character." On message boards like soaps.com, fans are dissecting every detail, from potential character arcs to how Mann's return might affect the show's dynamics. The controversy surrounding the rumor reflects the passion of the DOOL fandom. For every fan who wants Mann back as Tate, there's another eager to see him tackle a new challenge. The debate has even sparked discussions about the nature of soap opera recasts and the challenges of bringing back a beloved actor in a different role. "It's risky, but if anyone can pull it off, it's Jamie," one fan wrote, summing up the mix of hope and uncertainty surrounding the rumor. What's next? As of now, the rumor of Jamie Martin Mann's return remains just that, a rumor. Days of Our Lives has not issued an official statement, and Mann has been tight-lipped on social media. But the buzz shows no signs of slowing down, with fans eagerly awaiting any hint of confirmation. TV Days Drama Digest will be keeping a close eye on developments, ready to bring you the latest updates as they emerge. In the meantime, we want to hear from you. Do you think Jamie Martin Mann will return to Days of Our Lives? Would you prefer to see him reprise his role as Tate Black, or are you excited about the prospect of a new character? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, share your theories on X, or join the conversation on our message boards. Whatever happens, one thing is certain: Salem is never short on surprises, and Jamie Martin Mann's potential return could be the most dramatic twist yet. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.